CultPop!
What's up to all our sidekicks and henchmen out there in the Geek Nation? My name is Noel, and today I'm going to do a Thunder Round. What is a Thunder Round? A Thunder Round is a 60-second review of a single-issue comic book that came out this week. I'm going to do my best to keep it to a minute. I will likely fail in that endeavor because I'm really bad at keeping my thoughts to a minute in an efficient way, but we're on this journey together, so let's do our best. Before I do my review and tell you what it is, I would like to invite you or anyone within earshot to like and subscribe on this video. Click the bell notification to be alerted when we go live or post new content. Speaking of going live, every Sunday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are here on this channel as well as on Twitch and Facebook Live and all the Johns to live stream our podcast. We talk about this week's comics, full reviews of a handful, pop culture news. Every month, every last Sunday of every month, we do a book club review. We're going to be talking about The Vision by Tom King and Gabriel Walta, which is relevant because WandaVision is going to be on its 4th episode by then, and there may be some cross-referencing happening. But we're going to do all that. So please join us for that. Join the conversation. Hang out with us. So, what are we going to talk about in this Thunder Round? I can't escape Future State. For anybody that doesn't know, the new DC initiative happening right now, past or post Death Metal, has been Future State, which is a initiative across the line. That's not a Black Label book, to have all the stories exist in a future version, so a possible future. So, you know, it's a different Batman, it's a different Wonder Woman, it's an older Superman. It's essentially just kind of like a bunch of what-if legacy stories. Maybe some of them will stick, some won't. But this week, the Future State Legion of Superheroes came out. Now, I have been enjoying Brian Michael Bendis' run on Legion of Superheroes, which appeared to have ended last week. I don't know if there's been solicitations for a 13th issue. The 12th was kind of the end of an arc. Now there's tons more story to be told, but it was kind of a little bit of a button up. So it'd be really a shame if that didn't continue. I would highly suggest giving that trade a read. It's a fun book. It's very good. Right? You know, for my opinion, what it's worth, it's a good book. You know what? I don't need to harp on it. Why don't we do the Thunder Round? All right. As a reminder, Future State, Legion of Superheroes #1, written by Brian Michael Bendis with art by Riley Rossmo. And here we go. So this is it's a classic issue of dropping you dead center into the middle of a conflict, and you learn about the characters as they're learning about something else. So it doesn't really do a lot. It doesn't offer a lot of groundwork as it doesn't ground you where you are in the story so much as just kind of throws information at you in an organic way. It's not an info dump. It's more of a slow reveal as each little piece kind of comes together. This takes place, I want to say, maybe 10 or so years after the current Brian Michael Bendis run of Legion of Superheroes. So they make reference to a lot of things that have just occurred or that have occurred in that time period that has disbanded the group. Some have died, some do not trust others, and in that conflict we are brought back together for a new threat. And it's a fun book. That was a minute. It's a fun book. The art really lends well to this style of storytelling where it's very bonkers ideas being thrown out, and does not talk down to you or at you, but it doesn't spoon feed everything to you. But it's not a challenging read. It's a superhero comic. I very much enjoyed it. Also, it should be noted that there is no backup story in this. A lot of the Future State books have been padded with backup stories. Some have been great, some have been boring, but this is just a single issue. There are a couple of those that came out this week of just single issue stories. Another one that I read was the Superman versus Imperious Lex, which maybe I'll do a Thunder Round on. It's a Future State book that's kind of under the radar, but the creative team is Mark Russell and Steve Pugh, and they're great. If you've read any of their stuff before, but yeah, I would recommend this book if you were enjoying what was happening before the Legion books, or even are just kind of curious. If you pick this up and you didn't read the stuff from before, and you liked the structure of this, the style of this, you will definitely enjoy the previous 12 issues of Legion of Superheroes, and I would highly suggest you go back and check that out. But yeah, that's my Thunder Round. If agree, disagree, comments down below. If you have a request for something that you guys want to see us review and or do a Thunder Round for, put it down below. Whether it comes out this week or next week, we'll do our best to accommodate. But yeah. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, comment, say hello, join us Sunday mornings, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hang out with us. We talk about comics, we review them, and we talk about pop culture stuff. This week, we're going to be talking about The Vision by Tom King and Gabriel Walta. We're probably going to end up talking about WandaVision too. But yeah, until then, thank you for spending the last handful of minutes with me, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
CultPop!